Although married at first sight, David Trimble was previously perceived as the victim of his wife Michelle Tomblin's villainous behavior. His dishonesty is starting to cast a different light on Michelle's actions. David and Michelle's marriage has struggled ever since their wedding day. Michelle was immediately turned off by David's smoking and his living with his parents. She shut down and refused David's efforts to build a relationship, leaving viewers feeling sorry for him as he spent their honeymoon alone. After returning home to Chicago, Michelle and David's marriage endured many ups and downs on Married at First Sight Season 18. Despite their differences, the couple continued to show up for each other, going on dates even though they usually ended in a fight. Michelle finally opened up to David about why his living situation upset her, and he started to understand her reasons for being so guarded. But as a new scandal emerges involving a questionable text message, Michelle's lack of trust in David is again brought to the forefront. David fibbed about his finances. He hid the truth about his money problems. David's financial position has been a major roadblock in his relationship with Michelle, and he hasn't been entirely honest about it. I believe Michelle lost hope for her marriage after learning David still lived with his parents. The implication of his financial instability was a huge trigger for Michelle, who worked hard for her security after seeing her parents struggle. David insisted he lived with his parents because it helped him save money, not because he was dependent on them. Related 20 Best Reality TV Shows. Right now reality TV is more popular than ever. With so many to choose from, here are some of the best reality TV shows to stream or watch right now. Posts. However, there are signs David isn't as financially secure as he wants Michelle to believe. He later admitted he couldn't afford to move out for another few years, confirming he lacked the resources to live on his own. David stated that while he would earn as much as Michelle after his next promotion, he didn't have savings, contradicting his earlier statements about living with his parents to save money for a future home. I think David saw Michelle's concerns and began to panic, covering up the truth in a way that further damaged their relationship. David overdramatized his problems. He made Michelle look like a villain. David was quick to play the victim in his marriage to Michelle, but his latest actions show a different side of their dynamic. Michelle seemed to criticize David and shoot down his attempts at a connection. However, I'm convinced David intentionally stopped putting effort into his relationship while also dramatizing their issues to elicit sympathy for the way he was treated. David's refusal to meet Michelle in the middle is evidence of his lack of effort. He continued to dress in a way that she found unappealing, even after the couple went clothes shopping together. David didn't ask Michelle questions about her life, which he claimed was because of her off-putting attitude. But I've noticed when David doesn't get the answer he wants, he somehow shifts the blame to Michelle. He makes it seem like she's not opening up to him when, in reality, he creates an environment that's unwelcoming to her. Michelle has the potential to be a loving spouse, but she's consistently met with resistance from David, who then spins the situation to make her look bad. Michelle's friends and family painted a different picture of Michelle when they met with David. They described Michelle as a warm and open person, which is the opposite of what we've seen on Married at First Sight. I'm convinced this proves that David is the problem in their relationship, not Michelle. Michelle has the potential to be a loving spouse, but she's consistently met with resistance from David, who then spins the situation to make her look bad. Will David and Michelle break up? Their marriage has been rocky since day one. Considering David and Michelle's tempestuous marriage, I would be shocked if they stayed together. Their relationship stalled on day one, with Michelle's reservations preventing her from moving forward. Now, David's misleading statements and shady behavior are adding to the strain. Not only does Michelle struggle with her physical attraction and respect for David, but she also can't trust him. Michelle's suspicion about David was heightened when he sent her a strange text message she believed was intended for another woman. David claimed the exchange was innocent and was about food, but his argument was weak. The matter brought their relationship back to square one, with Michelle on the attack and David being defensive. He eventually admitted to a shocked Michelle that he continues to text his exes. "I'm positive this reveals that he was being deceptive all along, playing the role of a victim while shamelessly crossing boundaries and disrespecting his wife." Related Married at First Sight, Michelle Tomlin's casting proves Married at First Sight experts don't know what they're doing. "She's so mean to David Trimble." Married at First Sight star Michelle Tomlin is mistreating David Trimble. Will they ever get on the same page? It's not looking good right now. Hosts Michelle rubbed viewers the wrong way with her constantly talking down to David. But now that more red flags are emerging, I believe she was right to be suspicious. Michelle's attitude on the Married at First Sight afterparty, referring to herself as miserable during her marriage, supports theories that she and David are no longer together. David's latest actions offer more insight into Michelle's behavior, and prove he's been the villain all along. Married at First Sight airs on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Lifetime. TV show My favorite TV shows, my watchlist success. Your rating: close 10 stars, 9 stars, 8 stars, 7 stars, 6 stars, 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars, 2 stars, 1 star. Rate now 0/10. Leave a review. Your comment has not been saved. Married at First Sight TV 14 reality romance. Release date July 8, 2014. Network. Lifetime showrunner Sam Dean. Cast: see all. Pepper Schwartz, Calvin Roberson, Viviana Coles, Jessica Griffin. Where to watch? Close Where to watch. Streaming by directors Charlie Mysick, Michael Fitzpatrick Lawrence Jr., Nick Petrie. Writers Lot Offenberg, Bergquist, Razor Rizzotti. Powered by Expand Collapse.